started my social enterprise at the age of 28, focused on rural homestays and ecotourism. Past 7 to 8 years, must say, has been one wild ride. On one hand, it has been a fulfilling journey with a plate full of enriching experiences, and on the other hand, an overwhelming one. Getting close to ground realities and making it work through current systems of the world has been very exhausting for me. The systems that are not essentially aligned with our souls, bodies, and minds. This is the second time around that I decided to pause and change gear in my life. The first happened exactly 10 years ago. The first seemed more like a push out of my comfort zone, and this one more like an invitation. The global challenges and the lockdown due to pandemic taught me one thing: power of withdrawal for a peaceful coexistence on earth. It deepened my understanding on how individual choices affects the collective movement, affirming my thoughts to take the next step. It's been few months that I got this opportunity to shift to an off-grid location, thanks to my friends who put me through. Learning to live a life that brings me closer to myself, a life that constantly reminds me that I'm made of earth. Me and Argi, we really like it here so far. We feel unconditionally held and loved by Mother Earth and are lucky to be surrounded by all kinds of beautiful species. It takes more time to get things done here. Bringing in more attention to the process, even the mundane has become a ritual. Melting into moments like these and honoring the pace of life, and knowing that every human being deserves this too. What is it? I do not have everything figured out as yet. However, I trust that every little thing is adding up, even if it doesn't make sense. Holding an intention that what is unfolding for me is very sacred. Being a private person, it has not been very comfortable for me to start expressing myself on a public platform. Here I am honoring the call to be seen in all my expanding shades, my strengths, even my vulnerabilities, to offer my journey through this channel. My struggle with gadgets is another story. My camera, my Shastra, has been lost and found 2 times in past 4 months. and I still use it on one standard mode. Tripod my brother got me is a two-pod now and needs a chair to lean on. I am a beginner and hoping to get better, to bring you stories and share lessons from my journey, with the hope that it brings peace to those who have felt like me.
So